Welcome back to a brand new video, guys. My name is Tim, the Toy Time King, and Anta has finally dropped the usage stats for the month of November, but obviously it's for December from last month. So yeah, we're gonna be looking at the usage stats and see what we're gonna be getting next month. So if you guys didn't know, Smogon doesn't do quick drops anymore. I think you guys remember when they used to make usage stats videos that every month we would get a drop, quick rise or quick drops, but that doesn't happen anymore. So I think they do it on a 3 month basis now. So uh, we got drops in October, right? So they counted it from July. No, they counted it from August. Wait, I can't even do my months, man. Can't do my months. July, August, September, guys. So and then we got drops in October. So I think it's gonna be the same thing for January, so we're going to be looking at October, November, December. So yeah, next month we're going to be doing stuff. So basically in this video I'm going to be talking about the mons in NU that are potentially dropping to PU, and yeah, we're just going to discuss how they're going to be in the PU metagame. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for more PU content. Unfortunately, this is the second take. I made the first take and it wasn't recorded any sound, and I was just like, OBS is doing me dirty again, and it was taking in input, but what do you call it? Wasn't in the right like port, so for some reason that just effed up everything. But yeah, onto the video, looking at the NU stats. So basically, we're going to be looking at anything that's below the 3.41% cutoff, because these are the things that are going to drop. So the first one that we're gonna be talking about is Chinchino. So P Chinchino. So looking at Chinchino, I think this one's going to be a pretty good normal type in the tier. Just it's going to be quite strong, and I think it's going to be on the same level as Stout and Kangaskhan, because that 115 speed tier makes a huge difference on the same speed tier as a lowland Persian and Float. So this thing's going to outspeed such strong mons in the tier such as Dojo and Lycanroc, and have a pretty good job at checking them. And having a move pool with access to U-turn, tail slap, bullet seed, and knockoff just makes Chinchino quite versatile and easy to fit onto teams, and it will actually get things done. Bullet seed hits Lycanroc, tail slap can just slap Dojo up, and knockoff is, just typical knockoff. And the fact that this thing gets U-turn is also pretty nice as well, because it can just pivot out of any band matchup and bring in a more suited mon for that particular matchup. Now, you can either run Life Orb or Choice Band, but I've actually opted to use Life Orb Chinchino, because you're gonna want to switch around using your really nice coverage. And I think if you go Choice Band Tail Slap, unlike Kangaskhan and Stoutland, you don't have access to Scrappy, so they just bring out a Ghost type and you get walled and you're forced to switch out. So I think Life Orb is easier to just free yourself from being constricted into one move, particularly a one that will just make you in a disadvantaged situation. Because again, bring out Jellicent, you go to Tail Slap, rip, Specs Jellicent, just gets a free kill on something. So yeah, I've opted for Life Orb, and yeah, Chinchino, I think is not going to be worse than Stoutland or Kangaskhan by a long mile. It's hard to say whether it will be better than them, but all I know is that it's going to be a decent mon, a very strong mon, good normal type. It's definitely better than Zangoose by a good mile, just because of speed and the fact that Chinchino doesn't kill itself in a couple of turns. Might lack the immediate wall breaking power of Stoutland and Kangaskhan, but again, this thing has the speed and the coverage to make it itself on the same level as Stout and Kangaskhan. So yeah, Chinchino is going to be quite a solid mon, I think. Now, looking at the next mon below the 3.41% usage, Piloswine, and not people have been talking about Piloswine potentially dropping, but since it's at 3.226%, I am forced to talk about it. So yeah, Piloswine, if you guys remember, in the Piloswine was actually here at some point in PU, and then it moved up to NU, but it seems like it might actually be dropping. Its time in NU is almost up, potentially, so we might see it back in PU again. And when Piloswine left that time, I was actually sad, because it was quite a solid mon back then. It did its job well, it was bulky enough not to get blown up, and it actually did respectable damage back to opposing Pokemon. But now, a lot of things have changed during Piloswine's vacation at NU, and I think it's going to struggle a bit more, because we have such crazy wall breakers. Have you not seen Jellicent? Have you not seen Dojo, Lycanroc? even Lycanroc's not the best example because you need to be at least +2 to actually kill Piloswine. But again, our crazy wall breakers, Luna Executor, Jellicent, they just absolutely destroy Piloswine, and it does face competition from Mudsdale because Mudsdale can be tanky with stamina. Even though with access to Eviolite, most of the time you're going max HP and max attack. So if Piloswine wants to handle itself better in the PU tier, especially with the new wall breakers, I think it has to forego some attack investment to go in like its defenses because being able, I don't think running max attack and max HP is doable anymore if it actually potentially drops, and it might need to become more bulkier to have a better time doing its job. But yeah, I don't think Piloswine's going to be a bad one. It's just going to struggle a bit, and yeah, we might have to change the EV spread that we're running on it for it to function properly. Next mon, guys, Hitmon Top. And Hitmon Top, this mon has been talked about probably the most from what I've seen. Hitmon Top is probably the most talked about drop in my opinion. But anyways, people are saying this thing's going to be better than Chan, but let me just pose this question to you guys. If you guys are saying Chan is struggling at doing this job as a rapid spinner, what makes you think Hitmon Top's going to do a better job at doing that? The only thing that Hitmon Top actually has over Hitmon Chan is better physical bulk, thanks to its higher defense stat and intimidate as its ability. So it and decent special defense because all the Chans have 110 per def. But that means Hitmon Top's going to be slightly bulkier than Hitmonchan because Hitmonchan just has measly 79 base defense stat and it can't take physical hits well whatsoever. But Hitmon Top's going to have a better chance of doing that. The only reason why I think Top won't be better than Chan, number one, Chan has more of an offensive presence, which is actually nice to have in this tier where fighting is a pretty good offensive typing, and Hitmonchan has the coverage to actually beat its potential checks like Jellicent, which wall its fighting stab and actually kills Jellicent Specs Jelly with Life Orb T-Punch. And Mop Punch, the fighting weak mons like Aurorus, Lula slash Toge, Lycanroc, they don't like taking a Life Orb Mop Punch. So, and Hitmon Top, does this thing actually get Mop? It does get Mop Punch, but it's not going to be as strong as Hitmonchan. Doesn't have the offense. It kind of does. It's only 10 attack lower, but Hitmonchan still does a better job as an offensive fighting type because it has the speed to outspeed mons like Absol and what else does this thing actually outspeed? I actually have to check that actually. Excuse me. Nothing else that's really relevant, but yeah, I don't think Top's going to be better than Chan in my opinion. It's going to be an okay mon. It will do its job of rapid spinning and being a better physical, bulkier Chan. But again, I'll always go for Chan over Top. It doesn't matter about the physical defense. If I'm hitting harder and it's faster, and yeah, I actually just prefer Chan over Top any day. And this is a set that I've been trying on Chan recently, guys. Take note, take note. Life Orb, Iron Fist, obviously, Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch. So no spinning Chan, just 4 punches. Because people are saying Chan is so bad at rapid spinning. Why should I be rapid spinning with Chan now? I should be trying to go offensive Chan and try and beat as many mons as I can using my fighting stab priority and making sure I don't get walled by like Golurk or ground types that don't really give a shit about my fighting attacks. So yeah, that's it on Top, to be honest. It's just a more physical, bulkier, less stronger and slower Chan at this point. That's all I have to say about Hitmon Top. Anyways, looking at the next one, not Typhlosion because that's banned, Houndoom. Now, this is probably the second most anticipated drop that people are talking about. People are discussing whether it was broken or not. Wait, sorry guys. I did this in the first take as well. And yeah, don't let that detract from the video. But yeah, Houndoom, people have been saying this thing might be the next broken one. And when I did the first take, I was talking about how it's not like the next Pyro or anything, just because of its speed tier, which lets it down just a little bit. But I cannot deny Houndoom's power, and Unnerve, this ability is going to make it very, very, very strong, because every single Cobra Berry user just dies to Dark Pulse. They really just die. Like, look at this damage. Look at this damage. Any nasty plot, Jellicent. What's the EVs that this thing runs? 224. It doesn't run any Spadaf. That's all I know. Doesn't run any Spadaf. Yeah. So look how much damage that's doing. Culver. Culver doesn't matter because you can't eat berries anyways. So what? It's doing 20. Nah, that's wrong. But anyways, it ignores berries. This is how much damage it's doing. +2. Where's the switching? There's no switching to a +2. Houndoom, and that's what makes it more dangerous than Pyro in some aspects. Because Pyro don't have any setup, but Houndoom does. It gets torn. It beats Stall. It beats the dark weak ones that decide to run cold workers of Unnerve. Yeah, this thing's gonna be very very strong, but broken, I don't know yet. We're just gonna have to see until this thing drops, innit? But yeah, don't underestimate Houndoom. I was underestimating it quite a bit, but Unnerve. When I realized this thing got Unnerve and cold berry users are just screwed. Yeah, this mon's gonna be very 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 dangerous. But next one that we're going to talk about, Minior. Now, this is the one that shocked me the most, actually, Minior. I was surprised that it actually had such a low usage. It's less than 3% used in NU, and I was quite shocked about that. But I just don't think it's as good in NU. That's why it's not getting used as much. But this mon could be borderline broken in this tier, because once it gets a shell smash up, especially with that speed, and 100 is okay to use as a sweeper, to be honest. I'm not worried about these attacking stats. I'm worried about this speed. Once it's at a +2, nothing outspeeds it. Nothing. And I'm not going to say, oh, Ninjask is going to outspeed it at like +1 or something, or +2. No one's using Ninjask to try and beat Minior, because Minior just destroys Ninjask. But aside from that, this speed, nothing can revenge kill this thing. The thing hits like a truck. You run acrobatics, 110 BP once you use White Herb. Edge quick stab. No, not edge quick stab, just edge quick coverage. But yeah, once you're on that, where's the switching? Please tell me where the switching is. There's none. There is no switching. And don't say Regirock, because Regirock gets 2 hit killed by +2 earthquake and might kill Minior back, but you've at least dented their defensive tank. This mon is bonkers. Like just looking at it already, it's just bonkers. And people are forgetting what shields down can actually do. Now shields down, you can't get status. You can't get status. You can't get poison. You can't get burned in this form. So you're free to set up a shell smash without any worry about any status like burn crippling you or toxic wearing you down. So it reduces your chance of sweeping. Yeah, before in this form it might be weaker, but it's tankier. And it can still hit like a motherfucking truck. So yeah, Minior might be borderline broken. It's definitely the most dangerous mon out of all the potential drops that are coming. But yeah, and the last mon we are going to speak about, guys, is actually Yuxi. Now Yuxi as well. This is the top three. My top three for the potential drops. Definitely Minior, Houndoom, Yuxi. I can't say if Houndoom or Yuxi are gonna be better than one another. They're pretty much on the same level, but I think Minior is definitely first most dangerous drop that we might actually be getting next month. But yeah, onwards to Yuxi is a tankier, faster, less stronger Mesprit again. We're using those long-winded titles for Yuxi as I did use with Hitmontop. So yeah, this mon does exactly the same thing as a bulky Mesprit set. Stealth Rock U-turn. You have your psychic, all size shock, doesn't matter. You're running a psychic stab move, and then instead of healing wish, if you guys didn't know, the late guardians get their own I wouldn't say signature moves, but Mesprit gets healing wish, Azelf gets explosion, and you know what Yuxi gets? Memento. So this thing is going to bring in so much opportunity for potential setup sweepers, which is honestly very very dangerous, to be honest, because you completely cripple an offensive mon, you bring out a frail offensive mon. They are not taking too much damage. You get to set up, like, especially if you have a shell smasher like Minior Yuxi. I'm just imagining this. This is going to be so freaking bad. And I'm not gonna say Regirock run on every team. Like, if you're not running Regirock, this thing 6-0s. I'm not lying to you guys. If you don't have Regirock, this thing 6-0s. Mudsdale might survive a move. Again, I'm going to have to do some calcs on that. But Minior is dangerous, guys. Max, if we're running Adamant, do I want to try run it? Yeah, Adamant. Let's see. Maximum output, okay? +2 acrobatics. +2 acrobatics. None. Let's see how much damage Mudsdale's taking, because that's the next. That's freaking. That's freaking 2Q. So if you're not running Mudsdale or Red Rock on your team, it's a 6-0. It's a clean 6-0, and UC only makes it easier for Minio to do that, just hypothetically because of Memento. And this mon is going to be quite good at what it does. And I was trying to see in the other video if I could bump up Yuxi's special attack stat, because it's really passive and quite weaker than Mesprit. But I was almost running max what do you call it, a special attack to actually reach Mesprit, defensive Mesprit's special attack stat without any investment. But because of the speed as well, you outspeed a lot of slow breakers. So you're easily able to just U-turn out or memento or get something done with Yuxi. So it's very nice. It's very nice mon. And if you don't actually want to run Colberberry because you're not really that afraid of Skunk Tank or any of the dark types in the tier, Dark Crystal, Z Memento, amazing. It just looks so amazing to do that. Z Memento healing the mon that is coming in, and I'm just like, wow, this mon is very strong. So yeah, those are the drops I want to talk about, to be honest. There's nothing else that could potentially be dropping, because anything else that is below the 3.41 is banned, like Typhlosion. And yeah, I forgot to talk about Ferroseed. I don't like that mon. I hate Ferroseed. I never liked Ferroseed when it was in PU, but I feel like it might actually be helpful for us to get Ferroseed back, so this meta is less crazy about the wall breakers that just 2Q everything, and teams that have such a terrible matchup. Like, you prep for one thing, but you're always going to lose to something else that will just beat you. And like, we need to calm down the wall breakers before this tier just gets out of hand, the meta game. So yeah, that's all I have to say about Ferroseed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like down below if you guys did enjoy this video, and comment down below what do you think is going to be the most dangerous drop. I still think it's going to be Minior, Houndoom, Muxi. Those are going to be the most dangerous drops. Chinchino is not too far behind them. Chinchino is going to be strong, but it's not going to be broken. But I low-key think Minior is going to be broken if you don't have like a defensive mon on your team. Like, it will just eat people. It will eat teams. It will eat offense. Offense won't survive with Minior around. You like, it's just going to be so strong. But yeah, comment down below what you guys think about the usage stats right now and the state of the PU meta if we actually do get these crazy drops, because that's a whole was that 7 mons? I forgot what replaced Ferroseed, but that's a whole 7 mons that could potentially be dropping. So be on the lookout, guys. It's looking quite dangerous for PU. Like, these drops are exciting, and it's always exciting to see new drops. It was exciting to see Dojo and Jellicent drop, and look how much they've shaped the meta, to be honest. So I'm hoping these drops will change things around again, and I'm quite excited for them. But yeah, again guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Leave a like down below and subscribe for the channel, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.